Hey everybody, it's your boy Pee Wee back with another video. Today I want to talk about the Manhua starting over as a tree or evolution from the big tree. This comic is actually really unique, and I have thoroughly enjoyed reading the parts of it that I have read. If you don't know what this comic is, our main character basically gets reincarnated as this tree. Um, Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what it is, right? Starting over as a tree. Like one minute he's choking on water, and then the next thing you know, he dies and he's reincarnated as this tree. Uh, the cool thing about him though is that he can earn these like evolution points for killing like other organisms. Like he killed 2 bees here, he got .2 evolution points. And he can use these evolution points to essentially um evolve his branches, evolve the other parts of his being, and eventually he hopes to one day become something like the world tree. Like he can use these points to like extend his roots, and in the second chapter he evolves, or is it? So he basically he evolves his one branch, and it becomes this like really thick kind of like really thick movable kind of like a whip type thing, right? Where he can basically use it to like attack and defend and whatnot, right? And so he's able to use these evolution points to make not only himself stronger, but he can basically use his like the sap or like other parts of his body to like help other organisms as well. As you can see here, like this fox is basically dying, and he uses like the sap at the cost of like sacrificing one evolved root. He can basically just cure this fox of the poison, basically enhancing not only himself, but he can use those enhanced versions of himself to enhance other organisms. Like as you see, this is just a normal fox. However, after taking in the sap from our main character, right, this fox begins to evolve and becomes a mutant red fox, and it unlocks abilities and levels up its grade, because in this world, like, there's mutant animals that like have different grades. There's humans that fight against these mutant monsters. Our main character is considered a mutant monster because he isn't human. But basically he can utilize himself and his evolution points for killing other organisms, along with like the system. As you can see, it has like a system that basically tells him his stats and whatnot and everything, right? And so he can use this system to get evolution points, evolve different parts of his body, become stronger, grow stronger. He can basically enhance other mutant beasts to make them stronger. And over time, he slowly cultivates this like pseudo army of organisms that are like loyal to him because he helps them, saves them, helps them grow stronger. And it's mutant beasts versus humans in this world. So since he's a mutant beast, he decides to side with the mutant beast despite being human in his former life. However, he doesn't necessarily want to kill humans, but at the end of the day, when someone's trying to kill you, what are you supposed to do? So it is a rather interesting comic. We have a non-human main character who basically evolves over time, creating his like own little power force, his own little base type stuff. And it actually really is a good comic. Like I really do like the relationships between like him and like the characters he helps evolve, how the characters he helps meet. And overall, it is a genuinely interestingly good read. I do enjoy it a lot. I do recommend it if you're looking for this type of comic, or just something like entertaining at least. There isn't any romance, so you don't have to worry about that. This isn't like a harem type comic, so you don't have to worry about a harem. This is basically just a dude who reincarnates into a tree whose dream is to basically become as strong and powerful as the world tree. So, and he does what he has to do on his journey to get there. So I don't know, I found it really interesting. The art is kind of just whatever, but at the end of the day, it's kind of just like, it's good enough for the comic. I mean, it really is. There's like levels to these things. Each like being has like abilities and passives and stuff like that, right? So yeah, I don't know. I think it's a rather interesting comic to read, and I would definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't checked it out yet, because it definitely is really good. So, but that's really all I wanted to talk about today. If you like, leave a like, leave a sub, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.